Hi, good afternoon. My name is Nate Oatman. I'm managing partner at Iron Rooster. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm here to interview with Kelly Green, president and third generation owner of Birko Corporation. This is part of our Limelight series where we sit down with middle market corporate leaders and learn about their companies and the challenges they face and the successes that they celebrate. If you're not aware, ACD Genber is the middle market business community, providing access to a network of relationships, knowledge, and resources committed to supporting the growth of Colorado businesses. So I'd like to first welcome Kelly. Thanks again for joining us.
Hi, Nate. Thank you for having me.
Um, I'd like to start a little bit, if you could give us a little bit of background on your company's mission and a little bit of just history with Birko.
Of course, yes. Well, Birko has been in business almost 70 years right now. My grandparents started it out of our garage. We like to pride ourselves in that good old-fashioned American story that, you know, some of the greatest things were built in your garage. We like to hang our hat on and say, yes, we were built in our family garage. And really, we started, my grandfather was the chemist of the entire family, and he went into these food processing plants, specifically to the protein industry, and listened to their pain points as to what was their greatest challenges and how chemistry could help aid them with really bringing them into the forefront and increasing their yields at their bottom line, and really founded and launched a successful business off of chemistry, really helping out the protein industry. Close to 70 years later, we are now have grown into many sectors of the food industry, proteins, all sorts of different proteins, both slaughter and further processing, along with the produce industry and the craft brewing industry.
That's great. As you talk about some of your customers, maybe a case study or a general overview of, you've described who they are, but what do you think they value the most about what Birko brings to them?
Yeah, well, going back to the mission of Birko's, really that launching point is helping our customers, our food customers, maintain and produce safe food for the entire world, essentially. And companies like Birko will go in, help them manufacture safe food through cleaning processes, through interventions, and through our equipment that we have developed over the last 70 years to really refine their internal processes. I think really what they value in a company like Birko is we understand their processes, we understand their pain points, but we continually, as I say, we hang our egos at the door every time we work with a customer and say, what are those challenges? Because these challenges, as we've known now today, those will change. They change very quickly. And Birko's strength has really been able to be nimble enough to listen to our customers' challenges and come up with solutions, whether that be through our chemistry portfolio, whether that be through our equipment portfolio, or whether that just really be our team in general that have that background of microbiologists, food scientists that understand the chemistries of their environment. A lot of our customers say, gosh, I'm manufacturing processed fruit. I don't know the exact chemistries that are going to clean my plant because it's a sugar-based environment. They may have hot water, they may not have hot water, they may be running 2 shifts, they may be dealing with 1 shift. All these different environments continually change over time, and the different types of offerings that Birko can offer, we work with them in a very strategic way and almost a boutique way, where it's that high customer touch point that my grandfather really established from day one, is listening to your customers and understanding their pain points and working together as a team, which has really been the fabric of our entire company since it was founded.
That's really interesting and a great story over time as you've adapted that same culture into different channels and different industries that you've
Mhm.
experienced. Um, what about as far as for the company of Birko? What would you say is your biggest challenge today? And if it's related, is the current environment affecting your business? Which seems silly to ask, but
Mhm.
maybe tie that into to how you're addressing that.
Yeah. Well, I think I have a few answers to that. Some of the challenges that I was faced with coming into a third generation owned family business was just the organizational structure. Uh, we had many people directing and 1 to 25 reporting structure, might you say, which is really challenging to strategically grow and build the company. I think one of our greatest success stories today around those challenges is our management team. Birko has really built a solid management team that has many layers of depths within the science of the business, the logistics of the business, the finance, the intellectual property that helps us with those challenges. Um, Today's challenge in the COVID environment, Nate, I would say, boy, Birko's been able to change very quickly and allocate resources to manufacture hand sanitizer and different types of soaps to meet the needs of our customers. Well, there's a supply issue there, of course. We have been able to bob and weave and really work on uh, enlisting our relationships with our raw material suppliers to get the proper raw materials in to manufacture a product that we've never done. And I think with the ability of a company of our size and the culture and the team that we have had, when we've been able to manufacture a product within days and meet our customers' requirements. We're an essential business during the COVID, and we're manufacturing product to our food suppliers that were and really still are taxed with many resources that they're needing help. And in order for the grocery stores to get food within their markets, they're going to need our support. And for us to be able to manufacture products, whether it's chemistry, equipment, we've manufactured a piece of equipment within, gosh, 4 weeks of time that has been able to help our customers in their welfare areas around COVID, and it's called the Birko Mobile Mister. Just those are just a few examples that Birko has really been able to shine in the eyes of our customer and be there right by their side based on the infrastructure that we have.
Well, and it sounds like when you mentioned success, it sounds like one of your greatest successes is building that management team and the culture as
Mhm.
far as doing that. It's also I'm interested in the current environment. It sounds like you've been able to innovate. How do you feel you compare to your competitors as far as, is this an opportunity for you potentially to gain some market share, or is it purely more defensive, maintain your customers? What's been your
Mhm.
experience so far?
Well, we've had a lot of great conversations within the strategic team and the management team to say where do we need to be today and where do we need to be in 5 years. Um, and with that vision of food safety, that is our mission, is being able to work with the food supply chain in order to keep food safe. Um, what we've done today in the COVID environment has definitely been in our wheelhouse. It's been part of our Birko advantage that we offer within our solutions. It so happens to be that COVID just doesn't hit the food chain, right? It hits that it's non-discriminatory in whatever area, whomever it hits. And we've been able to reach out to non-food customers, which has been an interesting business model. But we've been able to add value to the community of helping our good friends in all sorts of different environments that really have been non-food related, which has been actually very um, I would have to say from the third generation, I'm very proud to say that we've been able to help our community in that fashion. And gosh, we're working with the fire department and the police department and donating product to them just to keep them safe during these challenging times as well.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations to you and your team for doing that. Really appreciate your time today and sharing a little bit of the Birko story. I'd like to give you an opportunity just to comment on what's next for Birko and what your vision is as the president and also as a third generation owner. And again, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your time. Even though it's only been 70 years, Birko is going to continue on, and we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to hire some of the best people that we can find around engineering for equipment and chemistry. Our top talents that we just continue to come out of Colorado, which is actually quite exciting. And we're going to continue to grow within our sectors of protein and produce and in the beverage area to continue to build out our IP and continue to be a source for food safety.
Well, that's great. Thanks again, and thank you all for joining us on this edition on our Limelight series, and take care.
Thank you.